Well, on the heels of such an exciting 2024 season, we can now reveal the regular season race schedule for 2025 for Monster Energy Supercross and the Pro Motocross Championship. Let's get to it. Well, there it is, JT. We now know where and when we'll be going to the races in 2025. I would think for most people, what sticks out is that mid-season three-quarter mark. Fans of the Northeast, this is what you've been dreaming of. If I was a kid still living in New Jersey, where I'm from, I mean, this is like Christmas come April.
Yeah, we've never seen anything like this, and it's going to be fantastic. The only thing I'll be watching for is I'll be looking at the skies because there's a lot of outdoor venues, some in the Northeast, to wrap this series up. So get some wet weather, we get those spring showers, but otherwise we get to return to Tampa, some of the highlights in there, a lot of usual venues that are all home runs. But man, the Pittsburgh fans, some of those people have to be so excited because, again, we haven't been to Pittsburgh in 40 years. So yeah, I was excited about the schedule. I love the new venues that I've never been to. And yeah, like you said, the Northeast, they have to be jumping up and down at so much Monster Energy Supercross action for 2025.
Now, when we go to the other schedule for Pro Motocross, those are some of the traditional havens. They've had a race in New York in Unadilla before there even was a Pro Motocross Championship. But I think that's what people want to see, right? For motocross, change is not good. Go to the same places at the same time. And that's pretty much what you see every year.
Yeah, a lot of these people plan their summer vacations around these events. So having that continuity for a lot of these events around certain holidays, a lot of that makes so much sense. But there is one big change towards the end of the season there, Weege.
Yeah, Budds Creek is going to be the finale, and Ironman is going to be the third to last round. So it'll be Ironman, Unadilla, and Budds Creek as that stretch run. So just a little bit of a change from what we saw in 2024. But essentially, we're playing the hits when it comes to Pro Motocross. And also, when you look at this schedule, one thing I want to mention, first, what jumps out is that Anaheim 1 will be on January 11th, a little bit later than usual. So that tends to extend the offseason by another week, which I'm sure the riders and teams appreciate. And overall, there are 6 off weekends baked in to the 31 races. So a little relief there throughout the calendar year.
Yeah, and for the riders, that's going to be one of the first things they look at because it is a long series. You look at January to the end of September, whether they're battling through injuries, which we've seen, or just trying to recharge the batteries a little bit. It's the first thing you notice. And we haven't had multiple weekends off in Monster Energy Supercross like we do now. So I think it's really important for those guys when they're doing their yearly planning to circle those weekends off, not so much for fun, but to try to be their best self through the season and manage their training and their efforts around those off weekends as well.
So now that you know when and where the races are going to take place, here's how you can go go to supermotocross.com. There will be a limited pre-sale starting October 1st, and then tickets are on sale for everyone on October 8th. So come on, Insider, get in early, get your tickets. Did you hear how loud the crowd was for Eli Tomac when he was leading at Las Vegas? You want to experience things like that, you can only do it if you go to the races in person.